Hi everyone! I put out a poll today to see if you wanted more shoulders or hip opening, and shoulders seem to be winning the day. So this is a short little series that you can do, adding in maybe some more functional range conditioning movements to your practice, maybe things that have been missing, along with some Forest Yoga essentials like side bends, neck release, hopefully to get you feeling more the different muscles that we're using in the shoulders and upper back, creating movement but also creating awareness there. So I recommend you repeat this video. You need to have a rolled up yoga mat or a rolled up towel, a yoga block and a strap. If you don't have a strap, then grab a second towel and you can use that just for some of the more dynamic movements. If you've got tennis balls, have those. If you don't have tennis balls but you've got rolled up socks, something that you can squeeze with your hands just to change the tension in your forearms. Seems like a lot of stuff. I use a lot of stuff in my classes and I always seem to get more out of it than if we were just sort of faffing around not using anything. So it might seem like a faff, but I recommend you start using lots of props in your practice. Enjoy, drop any questions into the comments below, and if you've got suggestions for videos that you want to see, do that. Make sure you subscribe. If you enjoy it, let me know. If you enjoy it a lot, tell your friends, make them do it. Yeah, that's right, I said make them. We're gonna get right down to it straight away just now, instead of doing intense setting. I'm going to get you started in a position called chest opener. So you're going to need the rolled up yoga mat. You can use a really densely rolled up towel for this. The block set up like so, but also a strap. If you don't have a strap, you've got a long pair of socks or leggings or a spare towel, use that instead, just so you can get creative around what you're using. You'll be taking the shoulder blades onto the roll and then the block onto the head and have the strap simply nearby. So get that set up just now. Once you're down, draw the shoulders down away from the ears and palms face up. In this position, close your eyes and start to deepen your breath. So switching on that full yogic breath, so inhaling in a way that starts at low abdomen, low ribs, then upper ribs. Adding a whisper quality sound, so you have ujjayi sound to your breathing, that kind of Darth Vader breathing. As you lay here, feel how each breath is moving into the rib cage and affecting the area where the roll is touching. Endeavouring to almost soften some of these tightly held and sticky areas around the shoulder blades and the upper back. On your next exhale, pull the belly button down and in towards your spine so the abdomen is firm. Inhale almost exclusively into the rib cage. Maintaining the activation in the abdomen, return to about 3 more breaths of moving the breath, isolating into the chest. You should feel almost a more 3-dimensional expansion with the abdomen being restricted. So learning how to use thoracic breathing to maybe unlock into your shoulders a little bit. Take a hold of the strap. So if you've got a buckle, hold on to that so it doesn't hit you in the face. Take the strap, so it's about shoulder distance. Arms are going straight up for now. And then angle the pinky fingers towards the front of your mat, elbows spinning towards the front of the mat. Pull outwards on the strap, but bring the arms down alongside your waist. So beginning to time this with the muscles of inspiration that we use, taking a deep breath in, with the movement. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead, feeling how the shoulders are being massaged by the roll. Exhale, bring the arms down alongside your waist, arms pulling outwards. Inhale, bring the arms up, pull low front ribs in. Exhale, bring the arms down. 3 more like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down, arms still pulling outwards. 2 more. After that one, set the strap to the side, roll to your left, and then use your arms to come up from the ground towards seated. You're still going to need your strap. If you find sitting in a cross-legged position is pulling you into a scooped under position in your back. Simply sit up onto the block so you've got a wee bit more elevation. Pick the strap back up, so we're working through some more shoulder drills. This time, you were working previously about shoulder distance. Go about 2 inches wider than that. Pinky fingers are angling down towards the floor, elbows angling down. Pull outwards and then bring the arms down. There will be, those of you that are more flexible in your back, a tendency towards shearing into the rib cage. Pull the low front ribs in the entire time. Inhale, lift the arms up, lift chest. Exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, arms up, tuck the chin a wee bit. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, bring the arms up, pause. Exhale, turn your chest to the left. Make sure the chest is turning rather than just your head turning. Inhale, come back through center, pull outwards on the arms. Exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, bring the arms up, lift chest up. Exhale, turn to the right. Inhale, arms come back through center. Exhale, release the arms down. If your upper arms are getting tired, I fully anticipate that. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, turn to the left. Inhale, torso through center. Exhale, bring the arms down. Take the hands about 2 inches wider still. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, turn to the left, pull down with the left arm, reach up with the right arm. Shoulder blades squeeze back. Inhale, come back up through center, spin the elbows forwards. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, turn to the right, reach up with the left arm, down with the right arm, shoulder blades squeeze back. Inhale, bring the arms through center. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, bring the arms up, tension in the strap. Exhale, turn to the left, pull down with the left arm, reach up with the right arm. Inhale, bring the arms back through the middle. Exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, turn to the right, pull down with the right arm, reach up with the left arm. Inhale, back through center. Exhale to release the arms down. Change the cross in your legs. Take the strap so it's behind your back, coming into the underarms, and then take the arms forward so your arms are bent just beyond 90 degrees. Pull with the strap so you feel like it is almost like sticking to the skin of your back. It's sinking into those muscles. Instead of pulling the chest forwards, resist back against that and then begin to scrub into some of that tissue. So you're aiming to almost pull the straps tight and just begin to do a little bit of a freeing up on some of that stuff around your shoulders. So working down to the spaces just below your shoulder blades, into your lats. If you cross your arms, you get a little bit more through the lats. This is also going to warm your shoulders up, which will be super helpful with where we're heading after this. Take one over one shoulder and pull into that so you're starting to get into trapezius, basically as if you're a bear giving yourself a really good scratch. Maybe you are a bear giving yourself a good scratch. So get over the other shoulder, working into that. Now your aim isn't necessarily to like burn the fibers, but to feel like you are sticking to the skin and letting that slip and slide over the muscles. Just beginning to get them freeing up and some of those creaky areas that maybe don't move much, freeing up. If you really flare out through your lats, you can get into some spaces between your shoulder blades as you round into the upper back, playing with some of these parts. Now you can do this as long as you want. You will feel the upper arms getting tired, and you're going to need them for the next exercise. So stop doing that. Bring the strap so it's still in at the underarms. Arms are bent about 90 degrees. Press the ribs back against the strap. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull the arms forwards, bring the left arm over the right arm so the arms are maintaining that just beyond 90 degree bend. Inhale, bring the arms through center. Exhale, right elbow is going over the left elbow, squeezing through chest muscles. Inhale, arms through center. Exhale, left arm is moving over right. Inhale, back through center, head up. Exhale, right arm over left. One more per cross. Take the strap, set that aside. If you were sitting on a block, you've got the option of going forwards in this next pose. If you are on a block, you need to be off of that, otherwise you will promptly fall off of it. Bring the feet into an opened out Baddha Konasana. So So soles of the feet together, knees are wide, feet a wee bit further away from your hips. Bring the arms out to the side and lift up through the chest. Now, mimicking that same thing, so consider the previous exercise a kinesthetic warm-up for this next part. Those of you that struggle with eagle arms, I encourage you to go in with softness rather than brute force. It's that squeezing and tensing makes everything a little bit more challenging, especially guys. I find when you soften up into that, you get much more success. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the arms forwards, palms facing one another, and then cross the left arm over the right. Grab the upper arms and then see if you can slide that left elbow over the right, almost as if you're trying to give yourself a hug. Exhale, back of the hands move towards each other, right fingers come towards the face, hold the left palm and then spin the fingers forwards. Inhale, lift the elbows up roughly to the height of the shoulders. Exhale, draw shoulders down. Now you can stay here or begin to move forwards into Baddha Konasana, forward bend with eagle arms. Neck is resting down, maybe your head is resting on your forearms, maybe your head is resting onto the upper back. If you're not yet at the point of the hands touching, move the hands onto the shoulders and continue feeling for lifting the elbows, shoulder blades down-ish, and spreading them on the back. So there's still a lot of work going on here. Focus your breathing back to that thoracic breathing, so breathing in a way that moves into the chest and all the way up into the uppermost part of your lungs. If you're in the forward bend, inhale to release the arms and then come back up from there. Inhale, take the arms out to the side. Exhale, bring that right arm over the left, grabbing the upper arms and shoulders and begin to walk that right elbow over the left a little more. Inhale, lift up through back ribs. Exhale, move the backs of the hands towards one another. Left hand comes closer to the face, then taking hold of the right palm. Inhale, lift the elbows up roughly to the height of the shoulders. Exhale, glide the shoulders down away from your ears. If you wish to, you have the option of moving into the forward bend. If you're here primarily for shoulders and not for hips and back mobility, then stay in this upward portion. Bring back that breath that is restricted in the abdomen but focused in the chest and shoulders. Inhale to release the arms. If you're in the forward bend, then use your arms to bring yourself up. Bring your left thigh over your right thigh into knee pile. If this positioning in the legs isn't working for you, cross-legged will still work great. If a lot of this is pressing into what feels like the lower back, you can do this with your back against the wall, also sitting onto a block at the wall if you feel very tight there. So now that the shoulders are warmed up, we've been working these rotations, we've been working all these different movements. Side bend should feel more effective as you start to recruit into your lats and serratus anterior to then get extra lift through your ribs rather than just arbitrarily having your arm up. Take your left hand outside your left hip, about 1.5 feet. Inhale, bring the right arm up. Instead of dragging your right shoulder blade down, simply allow your shoulder to be not up. Exhale, wrap right shoulder blade forward so the elbow and palm are spinning towards the back of your mat. Flatten the left palm. Lengthen both sides of your neck. Inhale, lift the low front ribs up. Exhale, wrap right shoulder blade towards the underarm and then draw the left shoulder blade down. Instead of doing that restriction into thoracic breathing, breathe into low belly on the right hand side, exaggerating the swell there. Second arm position. Exhale to reach your right arm to the right and down so it's lower than your right shoulder, going after a neck stretch on that right hand side. Inhale, lift up through your abdomen. Exhale, allow the left ear to move towards the left shoulder but maintaining space on the left side of the neck. Spin the right palm to face forwards and reach actively with that arm. Let this create some tension coming down that right arm, maybe coming up over collarbone and into the side of the neck. Chances are breathing will have become a bit degraded here. Switch it back on. Now moving with a relaxed neck, inhale to reach with that right arm, use your left hand and then lift your head up so that you're not straining your neck muscles. Change the cross in your legs. Remember, if knee pile isn't working on this side, switch it to anything else. Take the right hand outside the right hip, being on the fingertips. Inhale, bring the left arm up, left shoulder is down. Exhale, flatten the right palm and then lean to the right. Inhale to feel for that bottom tip of your left shoulder blade. Exhale, wrap the left shoulder blade forwards and then reach out through that left side. Both sides of the neck are long, but the neck is relaxed rather than twisting to look up. Inhale to lift left side low ribs up away from pelvis. Exhale, wrap left shoulder blade to the underarm and reach out through that left side. Breathe in a way that touches into left side low belly, creating movement there, maybe even exaggerating movement there. Second arm position. Exhale to reach your left arm to the left and then down so the left hand is sitting a wee bit lower than your left shoulder. Inhale, lift up through your low front ribs. Exhale, glide the shoulders down, relax right ear towards right shoulder and then spin that left palm forwards. If you angle the chin upwards a little, you will end up with more stretch coming into the front of your neck, and that may feel like a really great place to work. If you know that the back of the shoulders is more your area, tuck the chin down and see what that does for you. Now moving with a relaxed neck, inhale to reach with your left arm, use the right hand on the side of your head and then lift your head up. Unravel the legs and just give them a bit of a shuggle, so if you're not sure about that, just give them a little bit of movement so you're not straining through your hip flexors. Now, playing a game. I want you to keep coming back to this video so you're doing some of the shoulder conditioning. So there's a couple of different things you can do here. First off, you can use tennis balls for this. This is so that you're working more of a squeeze through your hands, which changes the tension you're going to be working through your arms. If you're newer to it, you can do this in a seated position. Intermediate, you do this face down, but with the chest slightly lifted from the floor in a boat position. So I'm just going to show you that one quickly. You can do it this way. It is much, much harder. So the game we're playing is called Do Not Touch Your Head, Do Not Touch Your Back, Do Not Move Your Head, and Do Not Move Your Back. Lifting the chest, shoulder blades are squeezing back. Your aim is on the exhales to pass the arms through an archer position. So one arm reaching up, one arm reaching behind, and then moving the arms the other way. So you'll be kind of doing one and then the other, and watching out for surrounding objects. So that's the option. Some of you will do this seated, some of you will do it without tennis balls. So either way, what you're going to do is take your arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, send the left arm up, right arm down. Now pause here. So even if you're face down, pause here. Take a deep breath. Exhale, either move the arms back in space, squeezing the shoulder blades, or if you're face down, move the hands towards the ceiling. In this place, without moving your head or moving your back, move the hands towards each other, left elbow is still reaching up. Inhale, bring the arms all the way back out through center, out to the side. Inhale here. Exhale, send the right arm up, left arm down, move the hands back in space, shoulder blades are squeezing. Take a deep breath. Exhale, move the hands towards one another, but don't move your head, don't touch your head, don't touch your back. Inhale, bring the arms out through center. So now we're going to do that more one breath per movement. If you've got tennis balls, squeeze them. Deep breath in. Exhale, left arm up, right arm down. Move the hands towards each other. Do not move your head, do not move your back, do not touch your head, do not touch your back. Inhale, bring the arms through center. Exhale, right arm up, left arm down. Move the hands back through space towards one another. Shoulder blades squeezing back. Be more interested in how you can go strong rather than how far you're going. Inhale, bring the arms out to the side. Exhale, left arm up, right arm down. Move the hands towards each other. Inhale, arms back out through center. Exhale, right arm up, left arm down, move the hands towards one another. Inhale, back through center. relax your arms down. Those of you that are doing this face down, bring yourself up from there. For the next part, you can do this one seated, you can do this one standing, you can do this one at your desk, wherever you need to do it. If you're going to be standing, I recommend you use rolled up yoga mat. And you're going to put that to your inner thighs. This will just keep your legs a little bit more integral, more things going on, and training you to be really solid in your legs. One thing this helps for, when you do that action of tuck tailbone down, so not under, just down, it's going to help you be more firm through this area here, so you're not shearing your chest forwards to create this movement. It should be one of rotation in your shoulder and moving the shoulder blade, but without moving the rib cage forwards and back. Arms are out to the side. If you've got tennis balls, put them in your hands. If you do not have them, do not worry. Tuck tailbone down, squeeze inner thighs. You can also use the block for this. Inhale, turn the palms to face up, reach the arms away from each other. Exhale, turn the arms the other way, so now the elbows are spinning up towards the ceiling, shoulder heads are rolling forwards. Inhale, roll the palms to face up, lift chest up. Exhale, roll the arms the other way. Inhale, bring the arms back. Alright, so this is the basic part. So generally, how far you can reach all around you. This is your kinesphere. This is how much movement you can make in a circle pretty much all around you with your arms. I want you to almost visualize this time, if that was a bubble, that your arms are going beyond that, as if to burst it, you might end up with a bit of nerve feedback going through your arms. Don't panic. Second additional piece is to do a big squeeze on the tennis balls. Inhale, turn the palms to face up, lift chest. Exhale, roll the arms the other way, reaching the arms outwards as the shoulders travel forwards. Inhale, roll the palms to face up, reach out with the arms, draw low front ribs in. Exhale, roll the arms the other way, shoulder heads roll up towards ears. Inhale, roll the palms to face up, reach outwards, turn the palms up. Exhale, roll the arms the other way, shoulder heads come up. Inhale, back to center. Now it gets fun. We're going to be alternating. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, left palm up, right arm down. Inhale, pass the palms back to center. Exhale, right palm up, left arm down. Inhale, back to center. Squeeze the roll. Exhale, left arm up, right arm down. Reach out with the arms. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right arm up, left arm down, rolling that left shoulder head forwards. Inhale, roll the arms back. Release your arms down. Remove the roll from the inner thighs. A slightly different thing we're going to finish with is navigating into the shoulders. And especially those of you that are tight around this area of shoulders and neck, it can be really tempting to think, okay, I shouldn't be engaging these muscles. You should be engaging those muscles. We want to be able to get them to both contract and soften, and sometimes they end up held pretty rigid. So just because you're using them, don't think, oh no, all my stuff, blah, 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 is going to start happening. It's unlikely to be what's happening. So in the next exercise, you will be lifting the shoulder blades up and squeezing them back and actively recruiting, not only through your rhomboids, but also through trapezius intentionally. I'm going to turn around for this. You will still be facing forward so you can see what's happening. Hands are clasping, thumb and index fingers are released. Inhale to bring the arms up. Slide your shoulder blades up. Exhale, squeeze the upper arms back, head is up. Inhale, lift the rib cage up away from pelvis. Exhale, pull the arms towards the back of your mat, tailbone tucks down. Now a little bit of a pause here. Inhale, lift the left side of your ribs up, shoulder blades up. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades back. Inhale, lift the right side of your ribs up, so a bit of a wiggle. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades back. Now upper shoulders should be starting to feel pretty challenged. Inhale, shoulder blades up. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades back, begin to pull the arms back. Inhale, release your arms down. So give your shoulders a little bit of movement. That is a lot of work for shoulders, neck, and all this stuff up around here. If you want to have a Shavasana moment, I recommend you grab that roll, put it back between your shoulder blades, the block under your head, how we started class, and give yourself 5 minutes there. If you're doing this at home, set a timer, because Shavasana can go from 5 minutes to 50 in the blink of an eye, and you've missed work. So I recommend you set a timer.